Hey Junior Rangers, welcome back to the Ranger Zak Show. Oh wow, this strawberry is delicious. Say, have you ever wondered where your food comes from? No, silly, not the grocery store before that. Well, if it's a fruit or vegetable, it has to be grown on a farm, like this one. There are some farmers out there that take their job very seriously, and they know that growing food is a big responsibility, and everything that they do on the farm impacts the environment around us. When farmers grow food and protect the environment at the same time, it's called sustainable farming. And that's what we're going to learn about today. To give you an idea of what sustainable farming looks like, we're going to follow the journey of a strawberry, just like this one. So come along with me, Ranger Zak.
Did you ever want to know what makes a tree grow tall? A white turtle wears a shell on its back. To get your hiking boots and a walking stick, come along with Ranger Zak. Come along with Ranger Zak. It's the Ranger Zak Show.
Today, I'm at the Ecology Center in San Juan, Capistrano. It's a sustainable and organic farm. And not only do they grow delicious food like these strawberries, they also teach junior rangers and adults how to farm in healthy and helpful ways. Today, we're going to explore how sustainable farming helps protect the soil, the water, the air, and the community. So are you ready to come exploring with me? Good, then let's farm. Y'all! Sustainable farming all starts from the ground up, and that's exactly where this strawberry got its start. All the fruits and vegetables that are grown on the farm start as seeds, and seeds have to be grown in the dirt. And the dirt here at the Ecology Center is extra special. And that's because they don't use any chemicals. Nope, just good old-fashioned fertilizer and compost. What? You've never heard of compost before? Well, let me tell you. Not everything that we throw away is trash. Old table scraps and clippings from the garden can be used to make compost, which is a natural fertilizer. This compost heap is full of old fruits and vegetables, and as they decompose, they become nutrients that can be added back into the soil. And check this out. It's alive! It's alive! This compost is full of worms, and they help with the decomposing process. They're also great at returning nutrients back into the soil. And check out these ladies. They're just doing what chickens do best, scratching for bugs and eating vegetable scraps. But that's not all. Each one is a tiny fertilizer factory. That's because their poop adds nutrients back into the soil and is a natural fertilizer. Keep it up, ladies. Are you ready for your Ranger Zak fun fact? Well, here it is. Mother hens can cluck to their chicks while they're still inside the egg, and the chicks can peep back. The compost and chicken poop provides excellent nutrients to all the crops here, and even our little strawberry friend. And it's one reason that the food at the Ecology Center tastes so good. But it's not the only reason. Let's talk a little bit about water. The second thing it takes to make a sustainable farm is protecting water, and the Ecology Center is really good at it. It doesn't rain a whole lot here in Southern California. That makes every drop of rain a precious gift. And we all know that all living things need water to grow, including our little strawberry friend here. This here is a rain collection barrel, and it collects all the rain that falls on this rooftop into this giant bucket, which can be used to water the garden later. And you can recycle a lot more than just cans. You can recycle the water that comes from your house, like from your washing machine or kitchen sink. And the Ecology Center can show you how. That way, not a single drop of water goes to waste. The air around farms can get a little stinky sometimes, but not here. Sustainable farms take care of their air by only growing food for the right season. That's right. You may not know this, but fruits and vegetables are meant to be grown at certain times of the year, when the weather and temperature are just right. So while eating strawberries year-round may seem like a nice treat, it's not exactly what nature had planned. You see, when foods are grown out of season, they have to travel a long way to get to the grocery store, and this causes a lot of air pollution. The Ecology Center has a produce stand that only sells local and in-season food. Not only does this cut back on air pollution, but the food is always changing. It's always a surprise and always delicious. The last thing it takes to make a sustainable farm is growing a healthy community. This includes the local wildlife that will make their home here, the people that work the farm, and the people that shop here. I met a lot of smiling faces today, and you could really tell that people enjoy working the farm. If you were to stop by and take a visit, you could learn all sorts of things, like how to grow your own strawberries while protecting the dirt, water, and air. You can learn all sorts of other cool things too, like how to cook or drive a tractor. Well, sort of. The Ecology Center also donates a lot of food to local schools, clubs, and families that don't have a lot of healthy food to eat. So when you support your local sustainable farm, you aren't just getting scrumptious food for you to eat. You're helping to make the world a more kind and caring place. And that just makes this little Ranger heart of mine happy. If you're ever in Southern California, you gotta stop by the Ecology Center for a visit, a lesson, and a meal. You'll be glad you did. Now let's head back to the Ranger Station and learn a little bit more about sustainable farming. Hey Junior Rangers, here we are back at the Ranger Station. I'm feeling really inspired after visiting the Ecology Center in San Juan Capistrano. So I'm gonna teach you how to reuse kitchen scraps all inside your very own worm hotel. To start, I have a container filled with some damp dirt. Remember, worms like it dark, damp, and cool. Next, I'll add our squiggle squaggle wormy friends and introduce them to their new home. Welcome to the Worm Hotel! If you need help finding your own worms, make sure to check out our worm episode for all the hot tips. Now let's add our kitchen scraps to provide some organic matter for these worms to munch on. For our kitchen scraps, I'm using old pieces of fruits and vegetables that would normally be thrown away, but this way we can reuse it. I also have an old paper towel roll and compostable vegetable containers. As the kitchen scraps decompose and the worms work their way through the soil, it provides nutrients back into the dirt, which we can use in our gardens at home as a natural fertilizer. Remember, worms like their soil with some moisture in it, so you can water it with the spray bottle every couple of days or add a damp sponge and cover with a damp kitchen cloth. Store your worm hotel in a dark, cool place like the garage or a shady spot in your backyard. Add more kitchen scraps as time goes on, and when you're ready to work on your garden, mix what's left in your worm hotel with your potting soil for some natural fertilizer provided to you by your squirmy wormy friends. Now let's do the Ranger Roundup. Hey Pearl, are you ready to do the Ranger Roundup with me? Okay, good. This week's question was submitted by Sydney, all the way from New York.
Hi Ranger Zak, why do wolves always howl?
Really cool question, Sydney, and here's your answer. What's the matter? You don't speak wolf? That's okay, I'll translate for you. Wolves are very social animals, and howling is one way that they communicate with one another. Howls can be heard across vast distances, and with them, wolves can tell each other who's nearby, if there's danger close, or prey to be hunted. I hope that answers your question. Now let's do the Junior Ranger Challenge. This week's Junior Ranger Challenge is to make a list of all the ways that you can protect the soil, the water, and the air from your home. Tag me in a picture of all your special adventures at the Ranger Zak Show on Instagram for a chance to be featured as one of our Junior Rangers of the Week. New episodes of the Ranger Zak Show come out every Monday, so please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our great adventures. And if you want to learn more about the Ecology Center or stop by for a visit, check out their website at theecologycenter.org, and I'll put a link to all their accounts in the description below. And until next time, Junior Rangers, there's a world of adventure right outside your door. So get out there and go explore. This is Ranger Zak and Pearl the Squirrel, over and out.